Shalom, סטודנטים וסטודנטיות לעברית. Welcome to this new self-paced Hebrew alphabet course. I am the coordinator of the Hebrew program. My name is Orian Zakai. I also teach one of the sections of beginner Hebrew. We decided to make this course as a resource because we find over the years that people come to beginner Hebrew with various levels of previous knowledge of the Hebrew alphabet. And also that people learn the Hebrew alphabet in different paces, and that it's best to just kind of help everyone to progress in their own pace, because some people find it quite easy, some people find it more difficult. It's not necessarily indicative of how successful you will eventually be in functioning of Hebrew once we master the letters, the alphabet. And they are a little bit challenging, but not as challenging as many other languages, I think. And you'll see, you practice it, and it is manageable. So here in this presentation, I want to say a little bit, kind of mention a few very basic facts about the letters that will take us further, and then talk a little bit about the structure of the course and where you can find it and what you can find in the course. So the Hebrew letters, as you may know, we have 22 Hebrew letters. 5 of them have also final forms, meaning that you will look different in the beginning or middle of the letter. They'll have one form, and if they appear in the end of the word, they'll have a different form. Which is a little bit, maybe a little complicates things a little bit, but again, for example, in Arabic, every letter would have 3 forms for the beginning, the middle, and the end. So it's much more difficult. In Hebrew, we only have 5 letters that have 2 forms, a regular one for the beginning and the middle, and then a final one for the end. So we'll get to know those letters as we go through the course. Second thing is, Hebrew is a Semitic language written from right to left, just like Arabic, Aramaic, and other Semitic languages. Also, Hebrew letters come in print and script forms. Meaning a letter can be a little bit different whether you see it in a book, written in the book, you read it, or when you write it. You can see here in these 2 examples of the word shalom, so the writing is a little bit more round and more suitable for writing, and the print letters are kind of square, and those are suitable for typing, printing, and so on. So this, again, a little bit difficult to get used to, but you will get used to it and you will learn it. Another thing about the Hebrew alphabet is the issue of vocalization, or of nikud, what we call in English, we refer to as the vowels. In English, we have vowel letters like O, I, E, and so on. In Hebrew, we also have vowel letters sometimes, but we also have what we call diacritical signs, which are kind of dots or even lines that you'll find under the letters that tell you if it's a sha, she, sho, shu, and so on. However, we will learn these signs and we will learn reading with them. However, as you get to know the language more, you'll see that in regular use of Hebrew, we actually find the letters without those signs, and grown-up Hebrews read newspapers and books without vocalization. You'll find those vocalization marks only in poetry books and in children books, and also as a Hebrew learner. So what I'm saying is we will learn those marks, we will learn to identify them and read with them, and then we kind of slowly get used to reading without them, which is a process. Okay. Finally, I want to mention a few letter groups of interest. Just as a heads up, we will refer to them as I explained to you, go through the other letters. One group I already mentioned that we have letters that are vowels and that are also consonants, so that can appear either as vowels or as consonant. For example, the vav, which is our V, is also serves to mark an O sound or an U sound. So we'll get to know this. I also want to give you a heads up that there are a few letters that make sounds that you maybe are not familiar with in English, or you're not used to making. For example, the famous che, che. You have actually two letters that makes this sound, cha. A little bit difficult, but we'll practice and we'll get there. And I already mentioned we have five letters that have a final form. So I don't want you to kind of stress about all these categories and details. We will learn them one by one and acquire them gradually. I'm just kind of giving you a general introduction. So now that we've done that, I want to say a few words about the course itself and where you'll find it. So as you see pretty easy to find on your Blackboard, on the class website. You will find a link to the course, where you can see the course, the folders, pretty self-explanatory. Now we're doing the introduction, but when we'll go to lesson 2, we'll go to folder number 2. And in each folder, we will find 3 items. One is the video, the recorded lecture, like I'm giving you now. The other is the slides. So the slides for the presentation, which may be helpful for you sometimes to review. And sometimes we also have features that may be helpful, like, for example, those videos of the print and then how you write the script letter may be helpful for reviewing. So that's why I include them. And the next thing you're going to find that is important is the worksheet for each lesson, with just practice exercises in reading and identifying and writing. Sorry, in writing and identifying and reading the letters you will see. And those exercises, of course, refer to the lecture that you hopefully would have heard. Yes, so thank you, toda, בהצלחה, and I look forward to meeting you in our classes. Bye bye.